So I have been at the outdoor retailer show for the last couple of days, and man, I'm worn out. I haven't eaten anything, been talking all day to all kinds of brands about cool camping and hiking gear. These are some of the most interesting things I've found. I tried to really find stuff that was budget friendly. Some of these things I'm gonna show you aren't necessarily that, but they are pretty interesting. So here is just a compilation of some new gear that either is out or will be coming out between 2024 and spring of 2025. But most of it is available this year, and some of these are some pretty good deals. So come in the show with me and check it out.
Gear up and get outside.
What's this little guy? What's that little stove?
It's actually really cool. It's a 5-burner stove, but it's like, you know, made to be super compact. 16,000 BTUs.
Nice. That's interesting.
MSRP is $35.99.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Nomad, you're saying you've made these,
Nomad,
you've been making sleeping bags for a lot of...
being nomadic. We provide people to stay on the move. We have a wide range of sleeping bags from a full down, which enable you to go up the mountain, to super lightweight, half a kilogram.
Okay.
To
car camping.
Yeah, not everybody wants the super high end stuff, but sometimes you want just a comfortable sleeping bag.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. So we're in these last 15-20 years, you can wash them every time, it doesn't matter.
M20, the camping card multi-tool, has these features here from Tactica. Flint and steel. Flint and steel pulls out, and then this also acts as like a tent peg puller. Got a little serrated edge there, cutting edge there for rope or whatever, I suppose, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Measurements. What do we got here? Does this measure angles? Sundial.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
And then a bottle opener at the top.
Yeah.
And just a little pry bar at the bottom and a flathead screwdriver. And then you can use the end as a makeshift can opener.
Clever.
Yeah.
I like that. And how much does this retail for?
$35.
$35.
Yeah.
Sweet. Alti Snooze Sleep Aid. It's really intended to help you sleep better at high altitude. A supplement you take?
You just tear it open. It's a powder that you pour in water about a half hour before you go to bed at night. Mix it, and it's got a delicious berry flavor.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
Yeah, I sleep great.
Sorry, they had...
Came out of the idea of having a hot dog roaster that automatically spins. 2 AA's will get you 18 hours of life on this. It can hold up to 600 grams, which, if you're hungry, equates to 10 hot dogs. It unscrews in half, so it's collapsible and can store in the box or in underneath a bench in the RV. But you'll never burn your dogs or your marshmallows again. Works great for kids with the reverse prongs. They're not going to drop their food in the fire. And the perfect 10 RPMs. It'll get you the perfect dog, perfect mallow. So this retails for $39.99. It's on sale right now for $37.99. We've got it on Amazon, on our website. It's a very premium product. So IPX4 water resistant, dust resistant. You can drop it, shock resistant. So you're on the shores of Lake Powell. You leave it out overnight. It's going to be fine the next morning. You're going to be good to go. So
very cool.
Check out this. This is called the Scout Feather.
Scout Feather.
I love how that feels, man. That would be great for skinning a deer.
It's the Flicker Feather. The northern flicker is a woodpecker.
Yeah, I know it.
It torments my dad's cabin, so I named it after his nemesis. They're known for their chisel beaks. It's a chisel grind.
Yeah, we got the same problem at my grandpa's cabin.
A way to cut, a way to make fire, and a way to signal.
To make fire, I mean, you got your steel there. Is there a striker you...
Absolutely.
Oh, right in that little sheath.
This has integrated ferrocerium rod. It's a hex, right? So it's a custom hex rod.
Okay.
Quarter 20 thread. The back is a wrench, right? So I'm going to take this off and use the wrench. So if I ever wanted to replace it or install it backwards, some people want to remove this whole thing and then they'll install it backwards, and that creates a bigger handle to cast some sparks. This is ground down to a 90, so now I can cast some great sparks to get a fire going.
Yeah, I love it.
And then it comes with that whistle. So way to alert, keep it sharp, keep it safe. It's a 800 grit diamond plate, and then VG10 material. So nice.
And what's the weight of it? A knife plus sheath.
Total weight with sheath is 4.2 ounces.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's not bad. Stainless steel. Threaded rods. The tips are actually aluminum 7075, and then it turns into like a spoon, forks, chopsticks, toothbrush, and some bellows. And so I'm just gonna thread it on like that, and then now you can get to your business.
Yeah.
And then it all packs up really easy. This doubles as your kitchen hand towel.
Yeah.
It's made from recycled plastics, and then it wraps up, so it becomes your like a little mess kit that's it's really easy to.
Oh yeah, and then clever. Stick that in your cook pot.
That's it. It's super simple.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there you go.
And retail on that?
$35.
Jeez, dude, you're doing it right, man. Thank you for doing budget-friendly gear. That's hard to find these days.
Most campers are using one of these two fuel sources.
Yes.
You know, you got the propane or the isobutane. Most of us don't know that we're not supposed to throw these away or recycle them unless they've been pierced,
right,
depressurized.
Yep.
Right. So I integrated a piercer into my pot gripper. So I'm not burning myself when I'm like on my camp kitchen, right?
Yep.
But now this thing comes apart, so I can pull this apart. Cotter pin comes out, and then this guy acts as a recycle tool or a prep tool. So he's going to screw onto the top of the smaller canisters. If there's any remaining fuel, it's going to vent that little vent nut.
Yeah, right.
And then there's a pierce point there, so now I can drop in a hole. This one I murdered a bunch already, so
right.
Put a new one. So it's depressurized, and now I can toss it into recycle.
Dude, that's another gadget I need, man.
Yeah.
I haven't picked up some little thing other than just, you know, an awl and a hammer in the garage.
Then I made an adapter for the larger one, so I'll screw this guy on.
Okay.
Righty-tighty, screw that all the way in. And then I'm gonna put this guy down, and if there's any remaining fuel, it's gonna vent to that hole. And then the same principle applies. Nice little lever arm, put lots of weight on it. New hole, depressurized, now available for recycle.
Sleeping pads from Teton. This backpacking pad has a really good feel to it. It feels stretchy. Bam. Love that. Here's a more premium, maybe car camping air mattress. Could be backpacking, but it's a little heavy and bulky. But feels real nice. And then here's the kind I love to car camp on. Yeah, foam insert. There's that thick one. Here's what you got in there, insulation and all. And that backpacking, kind of typical, but they do have some insulation. So there those are, rolled up. 1.85 pounds, that's not bad. I gotta try that guy. Altos insulated. And they've got these Numa backpacks for this year. 30 liter, a 45 liter. This is a bigger Signal, they call it. Kind of has that water resistant coating, Daypack style. This would be a nice, looks like a really nice backpacking pack. And of course their classics, Explorer, Scout. And over there is their new one. So that's a nice big family camping tent. They're aiming for a price point around 380 bucks or so, so it should be under 400 bucks anyway. Called the Hacienda, an 8-person tent. Has this cool door that's like actually framed, so opens and self-closes so that when your kids leave, the bugs stay out. Nice and big inside. I'm 6'1", and I can walk all the way around. Those vertical walls are nice. But this tent is interesting. A disco bed tent. Small footprint, but for 2 people, so you can set it up anywhere you want. This is a working prototype. Interesting concept. This is the tick mitt. Use it on people or pets. You wipe them down, and it should remove any loose ticks before they bed into you. So kind of a clever little thing you can have on there, have in your camping kit.
Okay, so the lava gel oven is a new invention just hitting the market. It consists of a durable oven and a recharge kit. It consists of a packet of minerals called lava gel. Lava gel is a new creation, and it basically is elements from the earth and the ocean that are harvested sustainably and put into a powdered form and then into this little coffee filter sachet. We just dump it into the oven, and then we take a little package of water.
Just regular old water? Does it have to be is it got some kind of mineral in that as well?
This is salt water.
Okay.
And the reason salt is an important mineral in it is we just pour this in, and it all combines to form a gel.
Interesting.
So you will notice, I'll try and open it up so you can see, This will instantly gel the water, and it won't drip or spill after that, and it becomes an exothermic gel. And you might be able to see there's even some steam forming already. And this is an instant reaction that lasts as long as we program it to. Lava gel's programmable to go from just over skin temperature to, this is at the boiling point of water.
No kidding.
So what we do now is we take our food, whether if it's a freeze-dried, reconstituted food, we would just add cold water to the bag and dump it in the tray, cold.
Yeah.
If we were to start with a shelf-stable bag of food, we just pour it in, or your kitchen leftovers.
Yeah.
Can come right out at 40 degrees, can go in here. You just put it in here and you just drop it onto the lava gel pad, and then you just snap on the lid to the oven.
And that's vented, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay.
And what's going to happen is you're going to heat the food through conduction, where the stainless steel pan is sitting directly on the minerals and heating up, and through convection, where the steam is going to come up and cause reconstitution of like, for example, a rice or a noodle gets plumped up and really juicy on top because of the steam.
Yeah.
And in 7 to 10 minutes, literally only under 10 minutes, I've taken cold food or dried food and turned it into a delicious meal with a lava gel oven. And that's, you can see how this is kind of hot. Ouch. But you can see how that gel pad has produced so much energy from that simple little sustainable earth-friendly powder. That powder is non-toxic. It's actually beneficial. If I were to eat that, I would get the minerals that I need in my diet. It's actually the same stuff that's in a dietary supplement pill.
Okay.
And if you were to put this into the landfill or into the soil, it's going to benefit the soil. Okay. It acts as a soil amendment by retaining moisture, and also has a little bit of a fertilizer effect.
Very cool.
So that's a sustainable, safe, non-toxic way to use no flame to heat food faster than you could with a jet boil.
Interesting. And how long will that last? Will that heat?
So it heats the food in 7 to 10 minutes, and then it drops down and holds its temperature for another up to 45 minutes.
And the last question, what's the retail price on that kit?
Really affordable. You get the lava gel oven, you get a carrying case, a little tote bag, and you get 8 charges, which is enough for 16 servings for $34.95 retail.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw your face.
If you're going to be backpacking or something, I mean, that's a very affordable way to do it.
Yeah, you end up with
it'll last you a multi-day trip, and
exactly.
You're only
and the refills, 8 additional refills for less than $19 retail.
Okay.
And that gives you that's for your next trip.
And where do you sell them?
So they're on Amazon.com right now.
Yeah.
We also sell them at lavageloven.com.
Okay.
And soon in every major retailer sporting goods store.
This is an interesting device. This is the Tickless Mini. Yeah, so this is meant to be put on like a dog collar. You can even clip it on, like he has there, on your shoe, or anywhere on a person or a dog, and it uses ultrasonic waves to try to deter ticks.
So the rechargeable is $64.99.
$64.99.
You can use it after 2.5 years.
Yeah.
We also have the disposable versions for kids, for pets.
Yeah.
The retail price is on $44.99.
Okay.
For 8 months of use.
Hey, that's cheaper than a tick collar these days.
Exactly.
So this is the Hypershell Mountain Exoskeleton, right?
Yes.
And it retails starting at $599 and up, and it is available in the US, and it's supposed to just assist you. Is the idea that it helps you walk,
It's
increases endurance or strength?
saving of energy.
Saves energy.
Like a maximum 30% off. So like you can extend your range, carry more stuffings, walk easier, run faster. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can adjust the speed by yourself if you want.
Yeah, let's go. Let's cruise.
I would adjust.
Let's go to. I've got long legs. What would it look like to really just be pushing it?
So you want actual speed if you walk faster.
And it's got AI something or other, an algorithm that's learning and adjusting how the motors work. So can I do this for like the next 4 hours to really test it, or what? Interesting. And you're increasing the power on here. Oh yeah, there I feel it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. feel like I need to do high knees.
More for climbing hills, uphill.
Yeah, it really, so I really feel it like lifting, especially lifting this way.
Yeah,
It's pushing back though too, isn't it?
lifting up and down together. And
Does it learn pretty quick if you stop?
You can try to run.
Oh my gosh.
you can go to the outside and I will increase to high so
Uh-oh.
enjoy the strong.
So I can run faster. Oh my gosh,
Yeah, sure.
it wants me to run. I'm not ready to run. All right.
We have to.
So fast.
Dude, isn't it? Do I just look fast? I just look fast. Interesting. The Flextel Zero line. We know the pump. Now a flashlight and a super lightweight headlamp. That's going to be an interesting one. The Zero, so this is kind of a play off of the Zero pump too, I assume? Is it kind of a similar?
They use the same battery system with the Zero pump here. The small battery that can be rechargeable by Type-C.
Okay, yeah.
It can be used in the Zero pump, used in the flashlight, and also used in the headlamp.
Oh, is this headlamp new?
Yeah.
A lightweight headlamp. How much does this weigh?
Less than 1.8 ounce.
1.8 ounces. Is that with the battery?
Yes, with battery.
Okay.
And also up to 600 lumens.
Not bad.
Yeah, would you like?
Does it have red as well, or is it just white? What am I? Ah, yes.
This one, I think.
Interesting, a fishing lamp.
Who are fishing fans.
Yeah.
And also we hide a cap light here.
So where it's legal to spotlight fish, you can spotlight them with this.
You can clip, just a clip on your cap to fish.
Oh yeah.
In the nighttime.
And that's just kind of integrated in there, a little light to put on here, like
we're
that.
selling this one.
So smart, so cool.
$20.
Smart. Now these lights, are these getting more popular?
Yes.
I imagine, kind of these area lights.
It's the co-brand lantern. Outtask.
Outtask.
It's the original manufacturer for this light.
Oh, okay.
But we work with them to improve some function, and they designed a special color for us.
We make an ice pack dedicated for all types of coolers.
Okay.
Right, so typically,
is it, huh?
typically what you see for ice options is you got bags of ice.
Yep.
Or you've got like this blue stuff.
Yes.
Right? Bags of ice melts into your food.
Yep.
And then this blue stuff, it's not easy to manage, meaning you've got to take it to where you're going. You've got to bring it home. And most people end up putting it in their freezer and just leaving it there, which takes up freezer space.
Yes, that's
Right?
all true.
So for us, we came up with a better design for an ice pack. This is a refillable, reusable ice pack.
Okay.
So we got a nozzle here, you just add water. After you add water, you freeze it in a freezer. We also include snap screws for you to put into your cooler wall.
Oh, that's clever.
But
You screw in just with a little
yeah, just with a screwdriver. But if you don't want to use snap screws, because some people, let's say they have a Yeti, like, oh, I don't want to put it in.
I don't want to hurt it, yeah.
These snap together.
Okay.
And you can build a modular system to build a wall, like an L shape.
Very cool.
So it still won't fall over. Also on top of that,
I like this.
You can snap 2 packs together and you can build layers.
So you do have 3 sizes, XL, large, and medium. 7 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds. That's pretty sweet. That's like a, you know, even now, like some gas stations, a 7-pound bag of ice costs $5.
Yeah.
You know, a 10 or 15 bag, you're probably going to be paying more. You sell them in a kit, you were saying. You got a kit with
It comes with valve and feet.
valve
and
and
the
feet,
bottles, right?
and then the bottles, all right. And these are designed then, I assume,
for our-
heavier duty than like your Coleman Green ones because
you feel
they're
this?
meant to be reused multiple
And that
times
is
over,
empty.
right? Yeah.
So you
Okay.
can
Right
feel the weight
on.
on it. So it can be recertified.
And
every
that's
12
what,
years.
1 pound when it's full?
And that's a 1 pound. 1 pound of propane in here when you fill. See how this has a little area here?
Yeah.
So there's a peg on our refill valve.
Okay.
And that makes it, if you see the 2 pegs,
Yeah.
the peg goes down into, you insert that.
Gotcha.
And that, for
Line it up.
doesn't allow you to put green bottles on here to even attempt it. And 2, that is a valve on the inside that
only allows flow to go in and not out, even when ours is
So you're not getting any wonky backflow or whatever?
correct. That is correct.
Yeah, all right. Clever, I like this. So this is great for car campers, overlanders, barbecues,
So now
backyard business.
You put it on here, you open this.
Just twist right there is all.
60 seconds, pound of propane, it starts spitting out propane.
Just like
here,
when you fill them up at the gas station, yep.
Flip it over, you ready to go?
Okay. And what does it retail for?
These are $29.99 for the kits and $19.99 for the bottle, each bottle.
What we do is we do something that's called hyperthermic insect bite itch relief, which is really just a super fancy way of saying that we use heat to treat the itch from an insect bite.
Okay.
So how it works is when you get bitten by an insect, your body releases histamine as like an autoimmune response. And you can suppress that by giving it another impulse to react to, in this case, heat. I like to show the one that I have because it's like, I like to prove that I literally have this on me all the time. This is my actual house key. So you unplug it, you simply put it in your phone, you plug it in. So we have an app for it for temperature control. You choose the short, medium, or long duration. That's 3, 6, and 9 seconds respectively, whether you're a child or an adult, and if it's for sensitive skin or not. Would you like to try out how it feels?
Sure.
So this is the maximum setting. It doesn't get any hotter than this. This is going to be 127 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
So it heats up. It's a bit slow on my phone because it's an old phone. On a USB-C it goes zoop. Then you simply apply it to where the bite would be. It is going to feel a little bit painful.
Yeah.
It cannot hurt you. This is 127 degrees. There's literally no way to cause skin damage to this. If it did, my boss would be dead. My mom's a dermatologist. And that's it. That is enough to completely override the histamine release in your body.
No kidding.
That's enough. And it doesn't leave any more excitement.
Dude, I gotta try this.
You also put your ice. This is where you put your ice and drinks. And once you put ice inside of there, it will be able to produce dry, cold air spitting right at you. Standing right out to
No
you.
kidding.
And how you power it? We got our own 20-volt 6-amp battery to power it right here.
Okay. And it's removable. All right.
It's rechargeable as well. On a full charge, this will last you 10 hours on low. When you crank it up to high, it'll last you 3 hours. But if you don't want to even use our battery to begin with, if you step over here, we got a built-in 12-volt cigarette plug.
Okay, all right.
Plug this into your car, or we sell a wall adapter for this as well. You plug it in, plug it to any outlet, and it'll power it instead of the battery.
Okay, so is this design, is the intention to cool like food and drinks at the same time as this, or is it mainly just for cooling your...
Oh, you put ice,
So
you
we
put
do
drinks
both.
in there?
So like I said, 2-in-1 portable AC and beverage cooler. So we're not one or, we are both. On top of that, with our new version, we have a built-in 35-watt speaker system. So the best part, so that dry ice cold air that you felt, snap them in. Now he's about to blow up. That dry ice cold air circulates throughout his whole body. Nice ice cold bottle. Now he looks like he gained about 50 pounds of weight, but throughout his body he's getting that dry ice cold air, and we designed air channels to go to the back of your neck, because you know why? When you put a wet towel, where you put it? It's bigger than ours.
$540, $480.
And the bungee, which is adjustable, obviously with tightness at the back, means you can put it on any tree, stops it moving that way. And then you have legs that auto-assemble, like 10 volts.
Interesting.
One set of legs and a little maxillary and a little thing which you can sling out the bottom of your...
Yeah. And how much does it weigh when you're...
2.5 pounds.
2.5 pounds, okay, that's not bad.
Butane stove. So butane comes out.
Yeah.
This folds in.
Oh, sweet. Nice. That's one of the things I've never been a fan of, those one burner ones that are just still kind of big and clunky and kind of cheap. This feels good. This feels like a good gauge material.
Good solid opening.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
1, 2. Click in the fuel. That's all you need to do.
And what's that going to retail for? Oh man, look at that.
One click.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
$79.
$79. But that is a nice compact camp stove.
Yeah.
I like that.
Selkirk butane stove.
Selkirk.
Isobutane stove.
Yeah.
And screw it on here.
Oh, I see. So it's the adapter.
So you can use the adapter here, so you can use butane with it.
Okay.
So if you pop this off, take this off.
Anyway, so that was 1 week. The next week, we go to
This is what you get.
And there's your little adapter. Clever, yeah.
Butane,
Nice.
Butane fuel adapter for
So,
butane.
right, yeah. I even like this little guy, but maybe that's not new, but that's kind of a handy little. Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, new crossover.
Oh, it says new right there. I should have known.
What is that? It comes with. It comes in a mesh bag. About this big.
Yep.
And then inside here you get a little towel, a cleanup towel, scrubby side, dry side.
Yeah, clever.
And a scraper, so you clean up your fry pans, whatever. That comes with.
If you liked something in here a whole lot and you'd like to know more, let me know in the comments, because I just might need to make a full-length review video about some of this stuff, or at least consider it when I do those kind of big roundup tests. And then gear up and get outside.